What up? Girl, Kayla K, aka Kayla, and I've been like, hey, tell me how you feeling. Welcome to the portal. We have activated the portal. The portal is active. So if you are not here, did you jump through the portal? That's all I gotta say. Were you able to jump through the portal? All right. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm chilling. I feel good right now. I feel really, really great. Today has been awesome for me. Very, very awesome for me. So I feel good about that. What's up, Adrian? Hello, hello, beautiful. How's it going? If you guys are new to this channel, go ahead and, do your thing. Hit the subscribe button with the post notification bell so you don't miss when your girl's going live. This is a very hyper energetic time right now. Like, everything that you're thinking of, everything that you're, talking about is manifesting quite literally, okay? So that's the energy that we have going through this. I said growing. I said going and growing at the same time. Growing through this portal. So share this video with your friends who may or may not be interested in these type of topics. And if you'd like to book a personal with me, I am available. And today would be a really good day to book with me through this portal if you are interested. So check the description box below. It has my website, kaylareadings.com. And if you would like to donate to the channel, you can do so through my Cash App. Is $KAYLOVE 1132. Cool. So I got some channel messages for y'all that I want to be very open with you all about. I kind of wrote this because of y'all. All right. So the first channeling that I got was to go back to the dreams and wishes of your inner child and actualize them. Speak, breathe, and think life upon them. The inner child is the particle of divine matter that makes up of and mirrors the ultimate soul self. So your higher self, your ultimate soul self. Your higher self isn't even, your higher self has a higher self. For some of y'all, if y'all was wondering, your higher self has a higher self. So your inner child is a particle, it's a part, it's a fabric of your higher self, which is also a fabric of your ultimate soul self. Okay, so it's important to honor the things in you that, what's up, D's? It's important to honor the things within you that come from the inner child and not to shut that out, because that is your divine spark. That is a part of your purpose and mission on this earth. The inner child has those codes and those downloads, within it. I'm also getting to think about what would happen if you were able to not be socialized to the world, not be told who you are or what to do or how to feel, right? And you were just able to grow up your inner child through your physical vessel. What would that look like? What kind of energy would that be? What kind of reality would we live in as a collective if we were all allowed to do such, right? So yeah, yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say next. That's what I wrote next. Yeah, what would happen is that we would actualize the potential we say we're trying to reach all throughout adulthood. So all throughout adulthood, we're trying to reach the potential that we already, the potential that we're trying to reach, the reality of it was created and existed in the inner child to begin with. So it's like we're building up to go back. We grow up just to go back to our inner child, right? We get socialized just to undo those conditionings and to come back into who we truly are. This is the game of life. And I would also suggest for you all to watch last year's channeling that I did for the portal as well, because this is just the continuation of that. We're in online game player mode, right? But then we're also cleansing and purging, right? Because we came online in the portal last year. We were like, oh shit, we don't have to keep going through these old storylines. We can create our own reality. And then it was like, yeah. And then we was like, okay, cool, let's do that. And through that, we've seen that there is a necessary process to purge that which you thought you knew in order to allow this new reality to have a place to be settled and grounded. Because if you are trying to bring in a new reality using the information that you knew from the old realities, you see what could happen with that? All right. Say you were walking down the street, right? I'm just give y'all a little story time. What's up, Love Luna? Happy to see you in here. Say you're walking down the street, right? It's you and your friends. And you guys all of a sudden, wink, wink, see a portal open up in front of you. Everybody's looking like, whoa, what is it? Everybody's curious about it. but you're the only one that is fascinated beyond your own sanity. You are like, I have to know where this portal goes, right? You have the confidence and the belief in yourself that your curiosity is not going to lead you into any dangerous situations. Your natural curiosity as a divine being, as a sovereign being, is to experience and to explore, right? But the friends around you are telling you, man, we're not going through that portal. We don't know where that thing go to. We don't know what's going to happen. I wouldn't go through it if I were you. I just wouldn't do it. The fact that you trust yourself, you're different, right? First, let's just start by saying you're different from your friends, right? You trust yourself. And even though you feel concerned about the outcome, you trust that your curiosity, like I said, will not lead you to danger. And you trust in the divine. You trust in yourself. You trust in your dreams and your wishes, right? So you jump right through that portal with the full knowing that when you come out on the other side, that whatever it is that you had in your heart before you jumped through the portal, you're going to see more of that. So when you come out on the other side, you realize that you're living in the reality of your heart's truest and purest desires. They have become physically manifested. So that portal was a portal of actualization into what your heart was always yearning for. That could be having a happy family or completing a goal or something that you had doubted you could complete. And I want to also let you guys know something about doubt that will just break this whole thing down, because people don't understand what doubt is. Sometimes you don't even know when you're doubting yourself. You're not able to clearly say, okay, this is doubt, right? Or see it that way. But doubt is just not giving yourself permission to fully experience what it is you want to experience. So you may want to experience something, but you don't give yourself full permission to go ahead and do it. You didn't, maybe for some of you guys, you were one of the friends who just didn't give yourself the permission to go through that portal because you doubted, right? You doubted whether or not you would come out safely on the other side. You doubted that this portal was even something that would benefit you. You doubted it, right? That's just not allowing yourself or giving yourself permission to fully experience something that you want to experience. So a lot of these energies of being held back or holding yourself back, holding your emotions in, what's up, Kiana? All that energy, that's just doubt. And that is being burnt up through this portal. Okay, so this is a portal of fire, but it's a good fire. It's the blue flame. This is the portal that we're entering into now. So all the things that stress you, depress you, put you in a doubtful mindset, take you away from your inner knowing, your inner child, following your heart, that is being burnt up. Okay, it's not coming through you with the portal. It's not coming through you, with you through this portal. All right. So anyways, so you realize that you're living your heart's truest desire. It has been physically manifested, okay? You see your manifestations come fully to life, whether that be a home that you want, living on land, living on the land, right? Or whatever it is, owning your own business, being the first millionaire in your family, whatever it is that you want to accomplish. This is what you're seeing after you step through this portal. You're getting accustomed to this new life. You're getting adjusted to it, right? Right. And as you adjust, you run into those same friends who didn't jump through the portal. Now, this portal was just like you time jumped, right? You hop timelines. That's what happened when you went through this portal. And truly, this is what this portal is hopping timelines, right? So you see these people on the different timeline, these people that did not go through the portal. You see what that timeline looks like, okay? They're struggling. You see them not fully actualizing what they want. All right, but they also are congratulating you on taking the leap of faith here, right? Then you realize the symbology. Those friends were outdated belief systems that were created from subconscious fears, okay? You are clearly able to see the results of outgrowing and unplugging from those in order to reach this new reality. And the portal itself was just the opportunity to clearly make the decision. All right, so that is my little analogy for y'all. I got some other gems in here too. I definitely got some other gems, but that's what came up to me immediately. So this is what I'm getting from that energy. Go ahead and give this video a like for me if you haven't already. I do appreciate it. Share this video with your friends, either now or later, whenever you feel the message may resonate for them or whenever you feel resonating to send it to them, okay? But this is what I'm getting from that portal, is that now your inner child is being asked whether it's going to be constrained by the societies, the systems, the belief, the subconscious years that have been programmed into it? Or is it going to completely take off the mask, take off the clothes, take off the energy that it once had in regards to that? All right. Some of you guys, this portal is going to bring up shadow energy. So some people, not everybody, look, I'm going to keep it a buck. I don't really know one person on this earth that I personally know of that is 100% healed. As far as I know, we're all still healing together. So that's what we're here doing. We're doing the work together. So with that being said, you never reach a point of ultimate complete healing until you reach a point of ultimate complete healing. And I feel as though that would not necessarily be in this dense of a reality. You can reach a level of healing, but there's always levels after that level when you leave this physical vessel, right? That more healing needs to be applied to. So with that being said, for some of you guys, your heart has fears in it. That could have been created by a subconscious fear. It could have been created by an experience that you had where your wishes did not come true, where you tried to express what the inner child wanted and it was rejected. No, don't jump into that portal. You don't know what's on the other side of that, right? And you're like, but I just feel like it's a really good portal, you guys. Come on. Those are people who have cut off their inner child by creating belief systems to organize their feelings for them so they can avoid the trial and error, the seeing if something is truly good for you or if it's not. Not, they don't want to put in the energy or effort to even trust, right? So they create belief systems that completely eliminate that being a reality. So now the inner child's being asked to go back into the heart space and see, what do you truly want? Beyond what anybody wants for you, beyond what anybody doesn't want for you. What do you truly want? Who are you truly? And then to jump through the portal of actualizing that without wearing any false masks, without having to cover or clothe yourself in the opinions of others, okay? And so for some of you, that could be scary. And so I want to let you know something about fear and about the dark, because a lot of children share commonly a fear of the dark, right? A fear of their own shadow. So this is what I want to leave you guys with in regards to this channeling before I get into the messages fully. You're not afraid of the dark. You're afraid of the truth you may find by looking into the dark. Truly, this is the fear of the unknown. You have no reference point of experience to draw from when you journey through the unknown. I'm also getting an energy that masculine energy could be causing a delay in manifesting their dreams because of the fear of the unknown, not knowing. The divine spark that is merging with this dimensional split wants to know. So I feel as though there's a dimensional split here. So we're coming out of an energy of being in a dimension, which leaves you in a two-dimensional atmosphere. So it's just what you see on the surface. There's no in-depth look. There's no in-depth analyzation, right? When we enter into trimensional energy, that is the recognition that the past, present, and future is all interlinked and correlated and happening at once. That if you change your present thoughts, you change the past, but you also change the future. Okay, so yes, this is what we're getting into. It just came to me that the masculine energy could be feeling a little challenged by this, truly stepping into the unknown because they're afraid of what they may find. And really, once you find what you need to find, it's either you fix what you need to fix or that was prolific. Oh, thank you, Monet. Happy to see you in here, baby love. You either fix it, you either do the work, or you don't, and you leave it kind of festering. And so I think more so than it is finding whatever is wrong in the dark, it is the accountability that comes with, okay, I found out what was in the dark. It was me. It was my shadow side. It was parts of me that were not healed that needed to be brought to the surface, that wanted to be seen, that wanted to be recognized, right? And so now it is up to me to fix it, to heal it, to allow myself to resolve this issue. It's the fear of the accountability that comes with looking through the dark and sifting through the energies, right? All right, so that's been the channeling. I got some more, but we're gonna just go back and get into some energy of channeling some cards here. And they're gonna look at you. People are gonna look at you like you're crazy. because you're following the advice of your inner child. That's how far away we've strayed in this dimension, this two-dimensional, right? Dimension is two, right? Trimension is three. Three is a trinity. Three is the foundation, the basis of building, right? You have one, then you have two, but then you also have three. All right? One plus, oh yeah, divine mathematics. One plus one doesn't equal two unless you are not fully in your power as a being, or if you're dealing with somebody that is not fully stepping into their power as a sovereign being, right? As a sovereign being, you are the divine masculine, divine feminine of yourself. You are the king and queen of yourself. You are the god and the goddess of yourself, or the god X of yourself. Shout outs to Ellington on that one. You are just that, right? And so when you realize that you are a complete supreme being and you want to collaborate and co-create with another supreme and complete being, what happens is that you, like I said, one plus one makes three. You collaborate with another complete being, you make another energy. If you are already a goddess and a god X, you are the god and goddess of your own self. You are the sun and moon of your own universe. You are complete, right? Create another supernova, create a nebula, create a star, right? That means that one plus one equals three. It doesn't equal two. So even in saying that, right? Your inner child's like, wow, equals two. You see how it is just the subtle energies that influence and bring suggestions to our mind that are not natural. One plus one is three. But if you're dealing with a weak ass motherfucker, then yeah, one plus one is probably gonna be two. It may be a one and a half, okay, depending on the energy, because you are the money, you are the abundance, you are the energetic exchange, you are the energy, you are, you know, the abundance. It truly is not about money, a physical paper, a physical object. It is truly about your energy levels, is your abundance, okay? Energetic exchange, right? Energy. So let's see what's going on here with the collective through this portal. Let's see what's being burnt away through this portal for the collective at this time. What is it that's being burnt away? Not being aware that you want to have peace and resolution so that you can invest fully into your experiences. What's the energy that the collective is having burned away by the blue flame? I also heard that we are in the age of the blue star, but the blue star has exploded and now it's the blue flame, okay? It's a supernova. The sun card reversed. What's being burnt away are things that do not make you happy, things that maybe you are bringing up to the surface. Yeah. So some of you guys could be investing your energy in things that don't make you happy, and then you wonder why things are not clear to you, why you can't find the truth about something, or why you're not able to see something clearly. Okay? I feel as though some of you guys could also be under false leaders. For some of y'all, not everybody. But for the collective, I am feeling that there could be, you realize that somebody that you thought was a teacher, you know, was not. It's like being a teacher and being a student is a dynamic. It's not like a hierarchy. It's not like a, it's a ever-changing dynamic. Okay, it rotates, it shifts. But somebody could have kept some information from you as well, or it could have even been you not seeking deeper to know and get clarity, to take a leap of faith. So I feel like the recipe here, right, is that you seek the clarity and you don't invest your energy into things that don't make you happy, but you seek clarity on what it is that you do want so you can make the leap of faith here. That cycle is coming to an end here with the Ten of Swords. You're taking a leap of faith here, collective, to burn that energy, to end that cycle of the Ten of Pentacles reversed. These are traditions that are outdated, old belief systems, that a man and a woman should do this or do that, gender roles, all this shit. That's ending with the King of Wands reversed. That ruling with an iron thumb or an iron fist is ending with the Queen of Swords reversed. Doubting yourself, not believing in yourself, not having boundaries. A judgment is being made about this. This is what is being burnt. Anything else being burnt up through the portal? The Eight of Swords. The illusion that you're stuck in any one thing, because mentally you're only stuck or confined by your reality based on the thoughts that you allow into your space. as a sovereign being. And some of you guys are like, what is a sovereign being? A sovereign being is someone that is complete within themselves, self-sufficient. They come with animal totems, constellations, symbols, and signs. Okay, so they come as a goddess or goddess energy. Okay. So that means that they are complete within themselves. They are self-sustaining. They have everything that they need to create the reality that they wish to exist in. And they also have boundaries when it comes to what kind of person or energy do you have to be to enter my space and to be allowed into my space. How much time do I give you while you're in my space? You know, what is your function in my space? Is a sovereign being is aware of the energy that they're exuding outward. It's not just mindlessly giving away energy. It's like, because I'm sovereign, I understand that I cannot just mindlessly give out energy because my energy is very potent. Some of you guys could feel as though you've been stuck in this feeling of being rejected. That's being burnt away from you, that your mind feels that you have not been supported or protected. Okay, I feel like even things that you thought were rejection was God's protection. Two of Pentacles reversed here. This could have caused some imbalance here, but I feel like there is being a shift is happening with the relationships that we see. With the Lover's card reversed, what is this? We're shifting out of that energy. We're connecting back to each other again. So the Lover's card reverse talks about failed connections. It could be with jobs, or it could be with, you know, people, friends, family, disappointment, things that didn't go the way, hurt feelings, right? But we're finding out that we can shift that energy and connect back again here. Yeah, the King of Swords reversed. Some of you guys overthink. Some of you guys think yourselves to death or think away a perfectly good opportunity. You doubt yourself, or you let your mind go where it doesn't need to go, and it causes doubts. And that, you know, some of you guys also are not motivated. Some of you guys, masculines, talk down on yourself. Like, damn, I'm stupid or whatever. Like, you don't have the confidence or the intelligence here to actualize this energy. Okay, this could be since inner child. You're coming out of stress from that. Nine of Swords reverse. You know, if you choose to come out of stress with that, if you choose to step through the portal, and the portal is not like a physical, it's a everything. It's just a choice. It's just a series of choices. The portal itself is just the opportunity to make that choice and that judgment, right? The portal itself could be you. You could be a portal. You could be an opportunity for somebody to make a change in their life by just encountering you. For some of you guys, you are. Some people are coming out of stress. They have a different perspective here. The energy, yeah. So I feel like the reason why you're stressed out about an opportunity is because of other disappointments. I don't want somebody to get my opportunity. You can't miss, let me tell you something. Here's a little secret, guys. You can't miss no opportunity that was meant for you. There's no way society getting burnt up through the portal is competing for something, because what's for you, you don't have to compete for it. You just have to do inner work, possibly, if you mindset, right? This is what caused delays here, by feeling like you're not gonna get what you need. That's being burnt up through the portal. All right. What's this Knight of Wands reverse being burnt up? You're a poverty mindset or a lack mindset. Is it? What's up, Aisha? Let me know if it's. This portal is a portal where you realize that, and actually I wrote it down, so I'm gonna get it how I wrote it down. Give me 1 second, y'all. What I said is, as you ascend, it's not that you have to seek as much light as you can to look into the dark or even transmute the dark. Rather, as you transmute the dark, you empower and strengthen your light. So some people think that they have to reach this level of enlightenment. Like, I know this much information and now I can look through the dark and shine the light. And you can do it like that. Or you can realize, and I feel like this is what's happening through this portal, is that as you look through the dark and see what is really there, you empower your light. You empower the ability to know. Light is just information, right? So when you actually go through the dark and acknowledge what's the information, you're empowering yourself, all right? I'm also going to read to you some of the other channelings that I got. So I heard the words power, powerful impact, soaring to places you have never been before, trimensional awareness that the past, present, and future all connect to each other at the same time, all the time. You can change your future, you can change your past, but it requires being present in your most natural state. That is your truest divinity, your purest divinity. The golden lion is the gatekeeper into sovereign, symbiotic pulse of existence. This tells us we are literally shifting into other energies and dimensions. This is a download for some and an upload for others to be internally updated with the newest version of universal law sequence. The universe said we are in the heart's playground, but lower vibrational energies that don't want to follow rules cannot play here anymore. So you could have even been a lower vibrational energy that was willing to follow the rules. But if you are one that's not willing to follow the rules, you can't play here no more. This is the birthing of our innovators, inventors, right? I said invent. I spelled it like event, tours. So these are people that are catalysts to major events, or the inventors, the ones that go within to invent and create things for the rest of the collective. Deep thinkers and spiritually ordained leaders, healers, seers, and mystics to rise again in their fullness, as this is our birthright. It is our birthright to be able to express ourselves in this way. This is what we came here to do. And this is us challenging the powers that be, the systems and traditions and old belief systems that haven't been dated since 1800s. We don't know when, okay? It's time to get up out of that energy. It's time to come back to original creation, to purity, to heart space, to love, right? This is a clearing by fire. The blue flame is bathing us clean of old constructions that cause delays. Not all energetic beings will use their free will to enter the portal today. The portal can exist as a human vessel or simply within one. The gatekeepers, record keepers, and high council members incarnate are stepping fully into their positions with clarity and precision. This may challenge us to readjust belief patterns in order to accommodate this new force of energy, or more so, this ancient force of energy that is rising again. The divine spark within is being energetically infused with the collective heart and the passion that arises for souls to do what the souls need to do. So doing your soul work. The work is allowing for your soul to lead you through your heart space into outer trimensional spheres where you can see outside. Okay, so when we look into the past, present, and future happening all at once, then you realize that time is not real. If everything's happening all at once, yes, there can be a marker of events, an energy signature in a specific location, or just in general, emotional energy can signify an event has happened. That's how we can kind of see what time has passed by. But truly, if they all interconnect with each other and they all affect each other, the past can be changed. You can time travel. It's about the decisions that you make now, though, because that sets up your future, but it also changes your past. We'll get into it. All right. The time loop. So basically, we can, your soul is going to lead you through your heart space into outer trimensional spheres, outside the realm of past, present, future, outside of the time loop. So then you become a timeless being who's existed for however many existences, right? The time loop by collapsing the notion that the past is not still a large part of the present, which becomes the future. We truly enter into a timeless wormhole of sovereign reality. You choose. So then we're going to come to a point then where you will go to people to get readings or channelings, and they may not be able to tell you what's going to happen next because you are still creating what's coming that. That's the one for the books, okay? And I had like a little poem in here that I had written before we get into what the portal is going to bring into you. I had written a little poem, y'all. Let me check and make sure I got battery, y'all. Hold on. Actualizing. I read it a while ago. The person I am today and the person I want to be. I picked so nice and neat. I use her voice to talk real sweet. But what is the difference between the two? You see, the difference is the different stages of me. All right, there we go. So let's get into this energy. We're going to use the Syrian Store Seed deck, you feel me, to really get into the energy of what this portal is going to bring. We see what it's going to burn away. And I do feel like a lot of masculine energy for some reason. You don't have to be a male or a male presenting person to have masculine energy. But a lot of masculine energy here is being healed with this portal. So this portal, I feel, definitely is going to support these masculines in these changes that they want to make, that they may in their heart space hold fear because it's the fear of the unknown. And the fear of the unknown to move. All right, check out Timeless. Was it called Timeless? What was it called by Solange? It was called something. You gotta know, you gotta know, you gotta know, you gotta. So whatever burden that the collective could be feeling, this portal is going to collapse that burden. That burden, that tension is going to be purely like burst out of you. And that energy is not like disappearing anywhere. It's being transmuted into the fuel that you're going to need to keep going with your actualization. So projects, things that you have visions for. I feel like there's going to be a fire lit up under your ass. It's going to be in your solar plexus. I'm getting the heart chakra in the solar plexus. Okay, this is how I feel, and this is the action of how I express how I feel. How do I physically, in this material world, express what I cannot see, what I cannot taste, right? And then the drums start playing in the background. That's heart energy. So what's coming towards the collective in this portal? What do they have to look forward to in this portal? What do they have to look forward to in this portal? A burden is going to be completely slowed down, or you may pay attention to the tension that you may pay attention to the tension that you could be experiencing here. Okay, what's the energy around this? What's the energy, please? Woo. 3 of Cups, celebration, reuniting. 3 of Cups is feeling full, feeling good, good memories, celebrating. What's this energy coming towards the collective as they go through the portal? What can they expect on the end of at the end of the other side of the portal? What can they expect on the other side of the portal? Yep. Okay, look. Didn't I just say that tension was going to be combusted, but that energy was going to also be the fuel that you're going to need to keep doing what you're doing. So we have the 3 of Cups, which is celebration. This is a celebration energy of the heart space, right? Finally feeling full, finally feeling like you have more than enough energy to accomplish your goals. You have support from your spiritual team. You have support from even friends or family members, right? You have 3 offers of love. You have 3, the foundation, Trimensional. Look. So this is you being okay, being healed, being good in every trimension, in the past, present, and future, being synchronized. I can't make this up. And so what I see here is karma with the Tower card, and this is not a bad thing at all. What I'm seeing with this is that you are completely, again, like I said, once we step out of dimensional and we go into trimensional, you step away from karmic loops, all right, of repeating the same patterns, which is the karma card in the Tower, that karmic loop is going to be collapsed. So this is a victory. This is a celebration for a victory for some of you guys, for a lot of us, actually. I feel like for the ones who really do put in that work, because it is work. We are a human vessel. I don't care. We are not just limited to the human vessel, but we have agreed to have a human experience, which means even though you may come through this portal when you first came here, You may have come to this portal with all these gifts, memories intact, but you agreed to be conditioned to almost in a sense have an amnesia in order to do the work. You wanted to learn something. Yes, you came here perfect and whole. You truly did. You were not born in sin. That is a fucking lie. That's a lie. You were not born in sin. What kind of fucked up ass shit is that to say? Like, oh, you're born in sin. Now you gotta work your. No, you were born as a perfect being. But let me tell you what you did. You decided because you wanted to elevate the rest of the consciousness that had not reached perfection in that sense, the lower dimensional beings. You decided that you were gonna descend from this higher energy, right? You were not gonna leave the higher energy or disconnect from it, but you were gonna descend your energy into a physical vessel to hold space as a higher dimensional being in these lower dimensionals to do just this, to bust open that fucking karmic loop wide open. So basically you won. Collective, we've won. Three of Cups, that's what this is. We're no longer in a duality. We are in trimensional energy. We are timeless now. There's no such thing as time. Eight of Cups, we're leaving this tower. These karmic loops are being busted wide fucking open. And there are gonna be some people that are gonna be stuck in this sadness because the reality that they were used to is now gone. All right? But what else is coming towards the collective? Y'all, they didn't start playing music and all type of shit. So this is a good vibe. What's the energy around the collective? Information that was hidden from you, that caused confusion. Information that you didn't have, right? That was kept from you to cause confusion. This is what is being brought to a tower. So a lot of information that we didn't know about or was hidden from us on purpose is going to be brought back to the surface. Who we truly are. I'm getting also, there's going to be changes where you're going to start looking like who you exist as in these higher dimensions, because those dimensions are collapsing. If we're leaving the fourth dimension, that means it has collapsed. That means the dimensions in between 3 and 4 have collapsed, right? As we step into 5 and 6, right? Trimensional. We're not in the dimensions anymore. That word dimension has collapsed along with the fourth dimension. So we are now in the 5th trimension, in the 6th trimension, which takes us out of a time loop. Since it's a trimension, it is the basic building block, right? The 3, the Trinity. We've stepped into the Trinity now. So we are no longer constrained by time. Like how I said I was going to do this live at 4:22, but I came on here at 5:03. That still equates to 8. So there's no such thing as time. I did it exactly when I was supposed to, and there was an opportunity for me to hop in to and I started the portal at 4:22 already. I was writing these notes down. So there's no such thing as time, and that's what we're learning. The information. So I'm also getting here too, the mystical creatures, the different beings, the otherworldly beings, what we think we know about space and astronomy and astrology and all that. There's been information withheld from us to cause confusion, to keep us in an illusion, and that is being broken with the Tower card. That karmic cycle of hiding information and then suggesting things to people to get their minds in a specific loop and keep looping and keep looping and keep looping so that their souls do not elevate. That's why people, the spiritual judges, the high council members, right? This is why you guys are here, because you saw that there was a loop and you saw that people did not want to, the souls were crying out, we want change, right? So we're coming out of this level of control. We're coming out of the patriarchal energy and into the matriarch. Yeah, 10 of Cups reverse with the solar deity. So things that you were not happy about, promises that were broken to you, you're going to get everything that was promised to you. I guarantee you. If somebody promised you, I'll give you a golden ring, I'll marry you, it might not come from the person that you wanted to, but you're going to get all of that. We have literally the sun, the lion energy right here. Broken promises, you're going to get that and some. Okay? Just letting y'all know. Any other messages coming towards the collective? 9 of Cups. Hello. The 9 of Cups. And you have 3 cups here, which means you're going off a 3, 6, 9 here. When I see 3 and 9, 9 minus 3 is 6. So that's a 3, 6, 9 Fibonacci sequence, baby. So you're manifesting through the Fibonacci sequence. All right. First you start off with the divine trinity, then you multiply it, right? And so 3 plus 3 equals 6. 3 plus 3 equals 9. Because, right? Why would it equal 9? Why would 3 plus 3 equal 9? Because each connection, if I have 3 cups and these 3 cups have 3 other cups mirroring them, and they are sovereign beings that create their own reality, they are full, they are sovereign, they are the God and the goddess and the goddess within, they are the king and the queen, the emperor and the empress, then they are capable of creating a third energy. So it doesn't mean 3 plus 3 equals 6. No, because that means that 1 plus 1 equals 2. And I broke it down to you that 1 plus 1 equals 3. It would equal, 3 plus 3 would equal 6 if you fucking with some average dundadas, okay? But because you are of sovereignty and royalty here, those who are watching, those who are called to watch, 3 plus 3 equals 9. And that's the Fibonacci sequence here, all right? Ace of Swords. This is truth. This is confirmation that what I'm telling is truth. It ain't no story. It's the truth. 7 of Wands. As long as you know the truth, you're protected. What's this 7 of Wands with the 2 of Pentacles? So you guys are protected from being on the border, having this 2 of Pentacles, juggling, which would be time or duality. You're protected from that duality nature now because you know the truth. Anything else coming towards the collective, please? That really needs to be known. 6 of Crystals. And that landed on top of the 3. So we have 3, 6, 9 here. So that we literally have 3, 6, 9. So that tells me that we are in a Fibonacci sequence right now. Okay, we are inside of one. So we are in so the portal that we're in, the foundation of it is the Fibonacci sequence. That is the building block of all creation. Okay, but I don't want to call it the Fibonacci sequence because truly the knowledge cannot be termed or coined to any one person's name. The knowledge, like these thoughts that we think are ours are not ours. 13, 13. Okay, I see y'all in here. That's 4, 4. That's 8. Okay, hello portal. But the thoughts that we think are ours is not ours. We pull these thoughts from a thought pool, right? So let's say you're really tapped in, you're really in the zone. This thought, this idea is going to be manifested. It's not about when or where or how, really, because we're outside of the lines of dimension. Now we're in trimensional energy, so there is no timeline. So we don't have to worry about when it's going to get done. It'll get done when it needs to, right? So let's say that there's a vessel that's tapping in and tuning in, right? And they're able to pull the thought through. The thought was always going to come through. It was there. It was a pool, a thought pool, right? That we collectively create. So you could get an idea from Albert Einstein and you could be thinking that it's your invention, but you pulled it from that level of consciousness, okay? Or Nikola Tesla, all right? Or many of the others that we don't know about, all right? So you're protected from juggling and being in that duality consciousness. Our thoughts are not our thoughts. So when you realize that, you're just a vessel to get the work done. That's it. You're the vessel to get the work done. What's up, 2D? Yeah, you're a vessel to get the work done. And it's not about whose idea is it. Like this information, I can't even say this is my information. Well, I know that I'm pulling it from my stream of consciousness right now because I'm tapping into myself. But who am I in a sea? What is a drop of water to an ocean of water, to a sea of water? And that's truly what we're talking about. Consciousness is water. Okay, so some of you guys are water beings. I'm gonna just say it like that. Some of y'all are mermaids, mermen. Some of y'all are aquatic beings. Okay, they think that aliens are in outer space. If you just look in the ocean, you'll see some otherworldly looking creatures. Okay. I feel like, look, my spirit is too petty. It says some of y'all is river monsters. Y'all got the river monster face going on. No, I'm just like, look, I'm going to be me in each dimension, each trimension, each dimension, each reality. I'm going to be me. I'm going to be funny. I might crack a joke and shoot the shit, but we still going to get that Ace of Swords energy. All right, so what else is going on for the collective? Yeah, some of you guys are, yep, we have abundance. So abundance is coming through in different various forms, but you realize you are the currency, you are the abundance. So it's not like, oh, the money's gonna come. It's like, no, your energy is gonna be heightened up, lit up. The divine spark is gonna fire up, which means that your value goes up. your currency goes up. So if you think about stock markets and the Dow Jones is down, think about your currency at this level, your value at this level, as valuable as it is, right? It's about to go up. Okay, you're gonna have to raise your prices and add tax. Okay? So that's what's coming through the portal. Starting a new Ace of Wands. Going back to something that you've always wanted to do and starting it with full confidence that there's no time limit that it has to be done in. There's no way it's supposed to look. Just letting your inner child be the artist of your reality here and paint the picture that you would like to see. But again, somebody's like, wait a minute, go back to them aquatic beings. Yeah, some of you guys are mermaids. Some of you guys are from the water. You guys are not from the earth. Okay? Some of you guys are from other planets that are watery, is what I'm getting. Some of you guys are like a lot of us, right? Because we're in the flesh and bone, come from the tree people. All right. There's a lot of mystical energies that are going to start coming out. You're going to start to look like who you are. So if you are a mermaid, you're going to take on I was going to say mermaidic mermaid traits. Maybe you have really squinty eyes. Maybe you have wavy hair. Maybe you have super, super soft skin like a fish, right? Right. I'm also getting the food that you eat is going to show you who you are. If you eat a lot of fish, you definitely come from under the sea. Okay? You're eating of your own flesh to be of your own flesh again, right? If you are of the land, right, you may eat a lot of like beef or whatever. If you're of the bird people, right? If you are of the bird people, shout out to my phoenixes out there. You could be a mixture of mermaid people, bird people. You could be, I mean, chances are your celestial ancestry is probably connected to those different things. So you may have a mix going on, right? But if you're part of the bird people, you're going to eat bird. You're going to eat turkey. You're going to eat chicken. You're going to eat the bird, right? Because that is who you truly are. And your body wants the energy of who you truly are, right? But just be ethical. Like, make sure your fish, your beef, your lamb, whatever it is, make sure that it's coming from a good source and the animals are being treated ethically. Even the fish. And understand not taking too much. Like, I've been going fishing recently. Well, I went fishing in the past. And I just watched how people would just like, we have enough fish to feed us beyond. You know what I mean? I'm also hearing too, okay, they just said, go back to when they said that Jesus fed a lot of different people with 2 fish and a loaf of bread. The 2 fish was Pisces. He fed them through the age of Pisces, right? What's the age of Pisces? Dreams, alternate realities, subconscious realities, right? But the people also say that it's illusions. So he fed his people with 2 fish. 2 fish, that's Pisces. Did y'all not pick that up? 2 fish and a loaf of bread. The bread is like the energy, the manna, the bread. The bread is like the energy that you need for the foundation. What's up, Chantel? It's the energy that you need as a foundation to ground you, but also to get you fueled up, right? It's the bread, our daily bread. What do we think about bread? Currency. So this was currency. The body. Yep, there we go. The body. There we go. Thank you, Monet. Thank you, Monet, for co-creating the space, the body, right? But he fed them with 2 fish. What are the 2 fish? Well, one, water is consciousness and emotion, right? But what does the fish represent? What does the fish represent? When we think about Yemaya and Mami Wata, it's the mother, it's the womb. The fish, it is prosperity. The fish is the embryo, is the development in the consciousness. That's the inner child. The fish is the inner child. So he fed you with the inner child, the imagination, right? So that's where, like, you could be a single mom and you have a hard time feeding your children. So you tell them to pretend like they're eating a gourmet feast and all you can give them is a half a piece of fish and a loaf of bread. But you're telling them, right, to feed themselves, feed their body with their imagination and their inner knowing, because that will manifest the feeling of being full without having to physically shove all this food down your, so we can go all day. Look, I'm here for it, baby. We can go all day up in this mud. But yeah, Spirit just real quick had to, now if you start hearing these, look, I know I just said that nobody owns an idea, but you heard Trimensional here first, and let them tarot hoes know, because they're going to be on that term. I bet you. They're going to be like, I'm getting a sense of, it's not dimensional. We're surpassing that. They're going to start trying to say, like, quad-dimensional, some shit, octa-dimensional. They're going to try to be doing all that. But I'm saying Trimensional because that's the Trinity, and that's where we start, right? Is the Trinity. The 1 + 1 = 3. So yeah, the second dimension has collapsed. The first dimension is the basis of the dimension. Dimensions in themselves have collapsed. So the third, the fourth. So now we're in 5th trimensional energy. So we're no longer in dimension. We're no longer in the duality, right? Because that keeps us tied to the second dimension, which has also collapsed. That's why you can think about something or say something, and somebody else can be saying the same thing, right? Trimensional energy. No boundaries, no duality, only sovereignty. That's the basis of the trimensional energy. It's, yeah, 8 of Wands. This is giving me Lionsgate portal. You see how there's a portal opening up in the sky, right? This 8 of Wands gives me portal energy. It always does. Something quickly happening. So this is going to be the fire getting lit up under our ass with this 8 of Wands. You see that portal? Do you see it, baby? I just want to know if you see it. All these wands together. All these 8 wands together in a circle, making a portal. Did I not say that we're being cleansed by fire? It's the blue flame. What color do you see in the background? Looks like kind of blue. Not all the way blue. But if we use our imagination, it's blue energy. We're being transmuted through the blue flame. Okay? What else can the collective expect after the portal, please? Okay. Yep. So we have the 7 of Pentacles with the Star Seed. So putting your energy in investment, right? Because the first card we started off with when we started this was that people were investing in energy that did not make them happy. So now we have an energy of investing in things that your soul came in here to do, right? That could also be the 2 of Cups reversed with the Ascension card. The things that we're not connected to, things that do not trigger our heart space in a profound, purposeful, and passionate way, we are ascending from. And then again, look at this. 2. We're ascending from the 2 dimension with ascension. We're ascending into trimensional energy. There is no more 2 of Cups. We're starting something new with this Ace of Wands. Anything else? Look, Ace of Wands with alchemy. We're using, like I said, so basically, I don't even need the cards at this point. I'm just channeling. It's being confirmed throughout the entire channeling because I'm using these cards and it's just clarifying what I've already said. Like I said, the energy that we're transmuting, so the energy that's getting burnt up through this portal of fire, through the blue flame, right? That energy is not like going anywhere where it's like, okay, I threw it away, now I can move on. It's being transmuted through the blue flame. So it gets burnt up, but you also, it doesn't get burnt up to a point of like, there's nothing left. It gets transmuted, right? So the energy that doesn't serve you clearly dissolves into now being energy that fuels you. That's alchemy. Ace of Wands with the alchemy card. Now you're starting something new out of the energy of the olds, out of the fuel that it was able to turn into from the olds. All right. All right, one more message, y'all. The shadow reverse. We're coming out of bondage. We're coming out of the shadow energy. We're not afraid of the dark anymore. Now we see what the shadow really is. All right. It's just our own untapped potential. It's our own fears. It's our own doubts. I'm gonna get, did I bring this deck with me? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get a message from the Urban Oracle. And then we out of here, y'all. I gotta charge up my battery. Yeah, Divine Masculine, you're being asked to advance your technology, to advance yourself. Your technology is your body, your vessel. Advance your vessel. There's some healing of the masculine energy. And I ain't trying to call y'all out specifically, but as we come into a matriarchal energy, right? as we come into the energy of the matriarch, then we do have to look at where we just came from, which was the patriarch. Okay, there could be a void here in healing, or somebody needs to heal a void. And paying attention to this void is how you're going to even begin to heal it. So what's the energy for the collective? What's the final messages for the collective for this portal? For the golden lion portal activation, ascending into timelessness and sovereignty, into trimensional timelessness. There's distractions. There could be some distractions. What's the distractions here? What could the distractions be here for the collective? There may be distractions when it comes to this portal, or people trying to divert your energy. Yeah. So I'm getting these distractions could be, there could be some new like technological advances that are said to like help or be of service, but it's a distraction to the technological advance of your soul, of yourself. You are the technology. It is not outside of you. It's not a metal or a material. It is you. What's the energy here that the oracles want the collective to know about this portal, please? Or what they need to know in general, okay? What's the energy around this portal that the collective needs to know from the oracle? Okay. But these distractions are not new. This is the school of ancient thought. Everything that has already that has happened or will happen has already happened, right? Because now we're into trimensional energy. So the school of ancient thought is trimensional. Everything that you think you're seeing new here has already happened before. It will happen again. It's already happened before. What's up, Davida? So don't get distracted by shit that's already happened. They just make it look all fancy and good and all that. Yeah. Step into that portal. This is the portal here. I see there's people here that are sitting in the shadows. Address those shadows and step into the portal for y'all. That's what I'm getting for some of y'all. Some of y'all are looking back on the past, and that's what's causing the distraction here. This has already been done before. So if you're looking back on the past about a situation that hurt your heart or whatever, it's already been done in a past life. Now you just need to move forward and work on it. This is not a new complication or a new conflict. Whatever this is that we're experiencing in this conscious state of being is not new to us. We've done this many times before, but we have to continuously work at it so that we can elevate, right? It's not just a one-time thing. It is a continuous choice to keep doing this shit, right? What else does the collective need to know here? Any more messages? One more messages that the collective needs to know. They was like, nope. 2 more messages, 10 more messages. You're on the right path here. Don't stop. You keep going, you're on the right path. Somebody could also be making a request to their ancestors. They want to have a conversation because they want to get aligned to some sort of healing is what I'm getting. So you could be talking to your ancestors because you want to get aligned with some sort of healing. Maybe this could be not addressing something, or something was not addressed in a situation and it's bothering you and you want healing for it. So yes, the advice is to go to your ancestors, go to the elders, okay? Go to the high council if you know how to do that, and ask for them to grant you the opportunity to heal, because there could be some distractions that you have, been experiencing. So yeah, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed the channeling. I really appreciate being able to serve you all and live fully in my purpose and being able to do that. And like I said, today would be a really awesome day if you not to try to like, well, shit, I'm just, I ain't trying to do shit. I'm just letting y'all know. Today would be a really awesome day to book a channeling with me, because the energy, we're in the portal. So whatever we're talking about and manifesting is sure to come through. So if there's anything that's been on your mind, any burdens that you want to let go of, I'm a portal. I'm opening up the space that if you would like to make the decision, I am the opportunity. You are the opportunity, though. It's not even about me deciding anything for you. I'm just holding space for you to have a place to make the decision to change something that you want to change. And I love hearing like the little children like scream, because it's telling me that the inner child is excited. Children are so honest. They're the clearest, purest channels, right? So that little child screaming was like, yes, the inner child is free. And let me tell you something. Some people are like, well, I want to know what's on the other side of fear, but I don't want to go through the fear. Let me tell you something. What's on the other side of fear, my love, is freedom, is sovereignty. Life's changing colors, they saying. So if you guys would like to book a personal with me, check the description box below. It has my website. Yes, the innocence of the inner child healing is bringing through some rare gifts. Yup. And then when you look around, like if I really showed y'all, it's smoky. You can't even see the mountain from here. But people are still being okay. Like we don't know what's going on with this smoke, but we're okay. We're trusting. We're still coming out to have a good time and have fun. And this smoke is the smoldering smoke of everything being burnt off of you. This is why it's smoky here. This is the portal, and it's smoking here because so much is being cleansed and purged, right? So that's all I have to say for y'all for now. Thank you so much for allowing yourself to be present here, for not doubting yourself, for allowing yourself to fully be immersed in this experience. I do have a really awesome announcement that I'm gonna make on the 16th. It does involve the recent poll that I had on my community tab about the courses I'm going to be offering. So I have a really exciting announcement for you guys. You guys are going to be so gassed up. And so we'll get all that started and squared away. So I'll make another video on the 16th, which would be exactly 1 week from today. And I will let you guys know of my announcement, and I'll give the link and all the information. But yeah, I'm super excited to be able to make this announcement and to get you guys in a position to manifest in ways that maybe you have never manifested before by using just your own tools and things of that nature. So anyways, if you guys are interested in that or you want to know more about that, you can DM me. You can reach out to me on Instagram. My Instagram is in the description box below. I appreciate the love, y'all. Thank you so much. I'll talk to y'all later. Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel now. If you like the video, subscribe, share it with your